Hi, my name is Brittany McClendon. I am a 7th year teacher and I'm currently enrolled in GCU's Master's in Curriculum Instruction, and this course is Graduate Studies in College of Education. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about why I'm in this program and some of the goals that I have and dispositions that I possess. So to start, dispositions that I possess that make me a successful teacher, I would say, are that I have very friendly relationships with the staff and with the students, whether they are in 2nd grade or I see the 1st graders on the way to lunch or I see the kindergartners. Like, I really make it a point to try to know a lot of students' names. I do have a duty after school where I am able to get to know other kids, but just constantly being friendly in the hallway, whether it's to people that are visiting our school or, my own students. And I just think being calm and friendly is a way to get kids to react positive to you, because I know that if you have a tone or, you're not being calm with the students, they're not going to react as well. So that is one thing that I feel like being silly with them and staying calm has really helped me in this profession. Another thing that I feel like I possess is leadership skills and organization. I was thrown into team leader my very first year. I had a team there were 4 of us, and my one teammate went on maternity leave, and the other 3 of us were brand new teachers, and I was kind of taken upon because I am so organized and I'm a planner and I like to have things ready. So I was quickly thrown into that position, and since I've started, I've had a lot of new teammates. Sorry, we had an announcement overhead. But I've had a lot of new teammates, and I've had to kind of help them get used to 2nd grade, providing stuff that we're doing. We have our weekly planning meetings on Tuesday. Another thing that I feel like has been very helpful for me is recognizing that community involvement. I try to go to all the after school events, whether it's a fair that we're having at the school or, I try to even attend like kids' soccer games or basketball games, because the students love seeing teachers there and having that family connection, and they just really value that. So I really do try to go to all of our PTA nights and things that the students can see us at. The next question is, what do you think I could work on, or what can I work on or grow on as an educator? I think my biggest thing is, as I said, I am the team leader, and my biggest thing that my teammates have pointed out this year and even in the past is that I need to ask for help. I do at times get overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't have all this stuff, and I get very overwhelmed, and so I just need to stop and say, like, okay, this is something you can help with, or this is something you can do. I really struggle with asking others for help or telling them, like, I need a little break, I need you guys to chip in on this. So that's one area that I could grow. I also am really bad with confrontation. When there's a problem, I will just keep it to myself, or I just won't say anything, or I deal with it just not at all. So I think that that is one area that I could grow in, especially in my 2nd year. My teammate and I didn't always see eye to eye, and my principal kind of had to get involved, and I had to have her help me express my feelings because I was too scared and nervous to do it. So I'm working on speaking up and saying when something is bothering me or that I don't like something. So that is one area I could grow. I think an area of growth that I used to have was to, the one that it talks about in the survey is promote recognizing that reflection and growth, like an experience, leads to growth. And I think that I am such a perfectionist type A personality that I want to do everything perfect the first time. And I think that now that I'm in year 7, it's really made me think about, okay, like, not everything's always going to be perfect. Not every lesson's going to work out. And I have to think, like, okay, what went wrong in this lesson? What did the kids not understand? Or, the more I teach it every year, I add new things, or I realize something that I didn't before. So that has been a big eye-opener for me, is really reflecting and letting that experience help me as a teacher become who I am. And then the last question, what does a professional educator look like and how do they behave? I would say this is, using your appropriate tones, whether it's with students or with parents, like being professional, sending home notes or calling and leaving appropriate messages, and communicating within the school, whether it's the kids or the family. I think that's one area that's really important. I also think that has to do with, like I talked about, the community involvement. I think that professional educators need to be involved in stuff that's going on in the school and should be attending all these things that parents can see them at and that they can be a part of with their students. In our district, we use a rubric, and the last bullet that you can get a score in is professional development, and how you act within your school and how do you get along with your team, and there's a lot of different factors that go into it. And I think that that's a great area that, every year makes me think, okay, was I involved in the school? Was I doing this with my team? So that is the disposition reflection that I have. I've really enjoyed this course. It's been awesome to get used to being in grad school with your support, and reflecting on my own teaching and just learning how to do APA, and even not reflecting on just teaching, but me being a student and me having to manage my time and reflecting on my organization. So it's been very helpful. Thank you.